What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of AMA. I'm going to be answering your questions right now. And by the way, if you ever want to have one of your questions answered, you need only email connect@impacttheory.com. That's connect@impacttheory.com. Today's episode is brought to you by Brick by Brick. You can go right now to shop.impacttheory.com and get yours. All about self-signaling, being true to your identity, which is something I was just thinking of today, that your identity really does drive your behavior. And that's what all of the items on our store is meant to be about, things that help you craft your identity so that you can absolutely smash it and do all the things you guys want to do. All right, without further delay, here's the first question. Hi, Mr. Bilyeu. I think that's the first time somebody's called me Mr. Bilyeu on here. You may call me Tom. I have one question for you about emotional levity. I have a problem with emotional levity and letting things go. Do you have any tips or suggestions to gain levity? I love this question. So first of all, there's a region in your brain called the basal ganglia, and it's known as the gear shift in your mind. It's the thing that gets stuck in some people and gets them in the position where something negative happens and they keep obsessing over it and they're looping on it. And, oh God, they can't let it go and they can't get to that emotional levity that you're talking about. And for me, understanding that there was this gearbox in my brain really allowed me to have a visual metaphor that I could lean on when I was stuck and I was like, fuck this. And I would literally imagine myself shifting a gear into something new, into something positive, and just having that visual metaphor allowed me then to springboard out of that negativity, to move past it, to stop looping on that thing, to let it go, to understand that there was a biological process at play. And for me, that's always been incredibly valuable to know that so much of this stuff has a biological root, and attacking it from that perspective, and whether that's meditating to lower your stress and anxiety, whether that's using behavioral cognitive therapy such as Daniel Amen's squishing the ants, the automatic negative thoughts. And when you get good at using those behavioral techniques, so when a negative thought comes in, you stop it in its tracks, you recognize it as something negative, you force yourself to shift gears and repeat something positive in your head. Now all of a sudden you're able to get out of that place where you're stuck. And then, might I suggest, emotional levity is often tied to your physicality. So when I find that I'm stuck and I'm just in a funky mood for whatever reason, or this is amazing, start your day with the intention of getting in a rad mood. It's the same technique that I use for either case. I will put on a dope song that puts me in a rad mood. You can create a Spotify playlist where it's like, these are the 5 or 6 songs that always put me in a good mood, whatever it is. Move your body, dance to the song, get moving, feel good, and smile. Even if you're by yourself, laugh out loud. Even if you're by yourself. I cannot tell you how much that kind of thing helps. So getting those physiological hooks into changing your emotional state is incredibly potent. So I would practice doing those things, and I think you will see that you're able to really switch wherever you are emotionally pretty rapidly, and then just practice getting that time frame from being stuck into emotional levity, getting it shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, and do whatever it takes. Get up, dance, run, work out, sing, smile, laugh, hug somebody, whatever it takes. Do that, get out of that funk. And then prize the levity. So reward yourself when you do it and think about it as something that's positive. And I think all of those things will feed into you being able to get out of that physically based emotional state. What is up, Impactivists? Hope you guys are enjoying this episode. Wanted to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, and then we'll get right back to it. Remember, our sponsors are all hand chosen. We love these guys and think that they have something incredibly valuable to offer. So be sure to give a listen. A lot of these guys are doing special offers just for you. Hey, Impactivists, if you were to ask me to name the single biggest workplace time waster, I don't think you guys will be surprised to know that my answer is email. That is why I'm really excited to be partnering up with SaneBox. They're an email management system that sifts through your email, gets to just the important stuff, directs that to you, and keeps all of the other distracting stuff away from you. These guys are like an EMT for your email. They have amazing features like Sane Black Hole, which is a huge time saver and will keep you from having to deal with lists that you no longer want to be on, and Sane Reminders that actually ping you if somebody hasn't replied to your email by a certain date. That's incredible. It's going to make sure that nothing falls through the cracks. And best of all, SaneBox can be used with any email client or phone. So see how SaneBox will allow allow you to remove the distractions from your email world so that you're only focusing on what matters with a free 2-week trial. Visit sanebox.com/impact to start your free trial today and get a $25 credit. That's sanebox.com/impact. I'm telling you right now, getting your email usage under control is one of the most important things you can do to really move your life forward and achieve your goals. So go right now, start your free trial, sanebox.com/impact. All right, guys, enjoy and be legendary. This episode of Impact Theory is brought to you by none other than the incredible Skillshare. You guys know me, I am totally obsessed with learning. Learning is a thing that takes you from hopelessly average to being able to do something extraordinary with your life. And Skillshare is an online learning platform with over 18,000 classes in business, marketing, entrepreneurship, technology, and more. I'm telling you, you can take classes on pretty much anything. Productivity, time management, social media strategy, Google Analytics, the list goes on and on. So whether you guys are trying to deepen your professional skill set, start a side hustle, or just work on your self-development, Skillshare is gonna help you crush it. I wish they had had this when I was coming up, because I'm telling you right now, you've gotta become capable of the extraordinary, and the only way to do that is to take advantage of the human ability to adapt, learn, grow. It's brain plasticity, but it does not happen automatically. You've got to go in and learn something with intention. So go right now to Skillshare, join the millions of students that are already there, learning from those 18,000 plus courses. And they've got a special offer for Impact Theory listeners. You get 2 months of Skillshare for just 99 cents. That's insanity. Guys, I'm telling you right now, pick that thing that you want, set that goal, get after it, go to Skillshare. They're offering Impact Theory listeners those 2 months for just 99 cents. So go sign up right now at Skillshare.com/impact. Again, go to Skillshare.com/impact. Start your 2 months now and truly become legendary. Skillshare.com/impact. All right, Ray. You mentioned that you are constantly learning about the microbiome of the gut and the brain. You also have mentioned that you do only that which moves you towards your goals. To me, learning about the brain and the microbiome are related to your goals, but they will not directly help you achieve them. How do you prioritize and divide your time between learning about the gut and the brain and doing what you need to do to push your business forward? Okay, Ray, my friend. I hope everybody's listening to this one, because this is my gift, I hope, to the world, is to get people to understand that the reason that I do impact theory and health theory, and that I hope you guys are all watching both, is because you're never going to reach your full potential if you don't take care of the body. And to fail to understand that the brain, that thing that creates this virtual reality existence for you, is merely an organ in a much larger ecosystem, and they are all, if they're unhealthy, they are unhealthy together. That if you're not focused on your microbiome, if you're not thinking about the brain and the way that it creates the mind, then you're always going to be held back. And I was just talking to somebody about this, and one thing that people don't understand are things like ATP. So how do I have the energy to do what I'm doing now? So I work out 5 days a week and I eat really, really well to make sure that I'm able to generate at a cellular level, that I'm able to generate the energy that I need to do the things that I want to do. And like, if you want to fall in love with something, if you want to be excited about something, you need to be able to generate the energy. It is really hard to be excited when you're exhausted. And part of the reason that I'm able to work as much as I work is I can generate the energy. So it's not just about being enthusiastic, which is also important, but it's about literally on the cellular level, are you able to get your mitochondria in a place where they're healthy enough to kick off the ATP, which you need to use that energy to move and locomote and get excited and burn calories thinking and all of that. So that is really critical. And then I just think that the microbiome's role in everything is really, really undervalued. And I think that's going to continue to come out as one of the single most important things in medicine, which is a stand-in to say that this is all one big ecosystem, and ignoring any part of it is a mistake.